Suave, why don't you talk about your first pick, bro? Why don't you talk about your team name, man? Why don't you talk about everything?
Let me tell y'all something. All right, let me tell y'all something about the New York Knicks. All right, they couldn't do it, but I'ma do it. They couldn't finish it, but I'ma finish it. Now let me tell you something about Manaphy, okay? Manaphy in AAA, this brother can do anything and everything you want him to do. You want him to have an AV on him with the regen and flip turn everywhere? He could do that. You want him to nasty plot? Not nasty plot. You want him to tail glow, 3 attack, break the team? He could do that. With motor drive, you want him to get big on big, faster than everything, come in on an electric type on a thunder? That may have happened. And then outspeed the team and sweep? He could do that too. Manaphy's doing everything and anything you could think of and then some. He's the big captain of the New York Knicks. This is Jalen Brunson as a Pokemon. He's going to do everything.
And he repped the Bronze Bear too.
Sorry, I was going to say 100 stat across the board is you can just mold it to whatever you want. It's like perfect for draft.
Yeah, Regenerator is also like the standard ability on Manaphy as well. You know how annoying this mon is. Tanks the hit, U-turns out, goes for Alluring Voice when you set up, knock off, Scald. So he'll choke when it matters most. It's crazy. You hear that? Like...
Yep. And you know what? He's right. He's right.
Speaking of, the queen right here. Suave picks up the same mon as me, but a little bit better. Now, what do you think about your Queenly Majesty? I didn't let him put Armor Tail or Dazzling. It had to be Queenly Majesty. Her Majesty.
Wait, aren't they Psychic Surge?
No, you're not.
I thought it was Psychic Surge. Oh, all right.
Hello? Wait. Sir?
Well, it's all right. No, it's all good. I didn't bring that, so it's all good. But yeah, so listen, sharpness on this mon has 0 switch-ins.
Bro, with a choice
Zero
band.
switch-ins with a choice band. Let me tell you something. You could bring in a Rhydon on that Mighty Cleave with the Eviolite, and he's still getting popped. All right. We got.
Don't count that. Don't check your sources.
We got Psycho Cut, Sacred Sword, Swords Dance, and the biggest thing for me with Iron Boulder is it's going to be strong, but also its speed tier is so good. Base 124 speed, you're able to hit 382, right? Or 381 speed. You basically outspeed everything in the draft. That's
besides
not
Chiempao, yeah.
Chiempao, yeah, that's not Chiempao, and that's not like a random Electrode or something. So, every time Big Boulder, every time the queen is coming in. She getting a kill.
The queen, let's go. I will say, you were talking about Psychic Surge at 3 o'clock in the morning at the airport, but we decided against it because of Grassy Surge and like Hadron Engine and stuff. So we thought that it'd be changed a lot. Whereas Queenly Majesty means you're not getting first impression by Slitherwing, and you're not getting like prioritized down by the Grassy Gliders that are going to be Zell. And this also that's a big one. It forces Chiempao to run Jolly over Adamant. Yep. Unless they want to be a little bit greedy, but if they get greedy, they might end up losing. So we'll see how that goes. Mr. Tusk, number 2, Suave. This is a good mon, bro.
Oh, brother.
We talked a lot about this too.
Let me tell y'all something. I was gonna base my whole draft around Mr. Tuskathy. In the turn before I'm about to draft him, he got sniped, and I was like, what do I do now? Okay. I get Iron Treads, aka Tusk at home. So,
you wanted to start with Tusk, right? That was the one you really wanted.
Start with Tusk. Yeah. So with Iron Treads, pretty good speed stat. It hits like 342. Also Levitate plus Water Absorb, double immunity. I could spin on basically everything. This gets rocks, a fairy resist, and that's really it. It gets Volt Switch to keep momentum up, so I could always get Boulder plus Manaphy in.
I like Levitate, dude, because you're immune to spikes. So I like it better on a support mon than a Earth Eater because you're immune to the spikes and you're immune to the webs, and you're a spinner that's immune to that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm only going to be taking rocks if somebody wants a hazard stack versus me. So yeah, and that's really it. I went Water Absorb because of the Zapdos. I wanted this to kind of wall it forever. So with Water Absorb, it can't Weather Ball me, it can't Thunder me. Hurricane's going to bounce off. So if I run like an AV on this or something, it's always going to get forced out. So yeah, I think this is going to be like a pretty good mon support-wise. And if I wanted to be offensive, I can be offensive as well. Like 112 attack is no joke. So y'all better be ready.
No Storm Drain to boost that Volt Switch.
What? Wait, bro. I hear the treads, bro. Dude, let's talk about this logo, bro. This shit is tough.
You feel me? This is the Josh Hart of the team. The Iron Treads is the Josh Hart of the team. He's not gonna be putting up a lot of points. He's not gonna be putting up some kills, but he's gonna be facilitating a lot of things. You feel me, though?
Yes, sir.
But Suave, that boy saw a Hearthflame. He's like, I have to take it.
Oof.
I must.
I'm still here.
And also Turbo Blaze, thematical. right? He could have played Terrible, but
Thematic.
Turbo Blaze, thematic. Look at the beautiful. Look at this. Look at it's modeling
I
right
like.
now.
I wanted to get Hearthflame here. I was stuck between
Take this
regular
one.
and this one, but with Hearthflame, I had the little Firewater Grass core. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, let me just pick them up. Now, Desolate Land, I'm always gonna be making my what's that move called? My Ivy Cudgel.
Ivy Cudgel,
whatever
yeah.
it's called.
Yeah, you can't plasma.
I'm gonna
Ivy
be
Cudgel,
making.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making. Oracle Compulse was banned. Or
That
else I
is
would've
super
grabbed it.
banned, bro. That ability is so broken. That ability is so much better than Hadron
yeah,
Engine.
literally.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I might change Turbo Blaze, but I kind of like it because then I could hit things like the Heatran if I need to, or literally any unaware mon. So like the Porygon could be a bit annoying, right? Because it's unaware. But if I SD and I'm Turbo Blaze, then it's gonna be getting popped.
Dude, I
It's
like
gonna be
it. I
taking
like it a
huge
lot, bro.
damage.
Yeah.
You have a
And
great
if there's
spinner.
I have a great spinner, and also if there's no real like unaware or like fire immunity on the other person's team, then I could just run Desolate Land and then get 80 quadrillion kills. And most of the time, anything that's running Primordial Sea is gonna be hit at least neutrally by like Power Whip or something. So if I predict a switch into the Primordial Sea guy, then I could click that, or I just click U-turn and then I reposition myself to get my Desolate Land back up again. So base 350 speed is really good, 120 attack, Desolate Land, Turbo
Spikes.
Blaze. This is Spikes. This is OG and Anobly. All right, this is OG. This is the OG on my
Did
team.
you nickname your
not
Pokemon?
not
for your...
campaign? I would have gone campaign here.
No, this is big OG.
He's heating up.
Oh. Wait, did you nickname your
But,
Pokemon Suave? For
No, I forgot to. I made the team 30 minutes before I played.
all right, we'll redo your battle with nicknames. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Solar Blade is also really cool too, with Desolate Land.
Oh, it gets Solar Blade? I didn't even know.
Bro does not know his team. Bro, when it showed his
He painted it up.
when it showed his Mighty Cleaver, he said, "Wait, I don't have Psychic Surge on that." Thank you. Thankfully, he did not bring that week one.
He almost brought it weak.
That'd be bad.
I was like, nah, make sure this is.
Please look at the doc next time. Hey, man, you want to talk about this? This is Swisswing user, by the way, so we know Drizzle's coming later, and he's like, I want Primordial C2 so I can click Electro Shot. Let him know, bro.
Yeah, I'm just greedy. So yeah, obviously, if I'm drafting SwiftSwim, I'm gonna draft somebody that has Drizzle later, and basically this at +2 speed, getting Electro Shots on everybody is gonna be getting kills.
This mon's a
And
beauty.
if it's a game where I don't necessarily need that speed, then I go Primordial Sea and still get my Electro Shot
No,
off.
Desolate Land is so funny.
I was kind of thinking about going Dragon's Maw on this over Swift Swim, so my Dracos do a lot more. But I'm pretty okay with Arch just being like this right now.
Was this our
Also-
3 a.m. talk on the airport?
This was our 3 a.m. talk. Yeah,
It'll be playing on emulator.
yeah. And then if I'm Swift Swim and I get the speed boost, I can still do things like Iron Defense and be faster than everybody, and then potentially get like an IDEF body press sweep. So I don't know if that Champound wants to get a little shiced. He getting pressed by my big Arch. You feel me though? So
That's it.
you know, I got some options with this guy.
Yeah,
and
your-
obviously Arch
team is
never
insane,
a
dude.
bad Pokemon.
Your team
It
is
can
insane.
always get rocks if I need to. T-Wave. It could be support Pokemon, so he's gonna be shiced.
No, your team's actually disgusting, dude. I really hate switching into your team. I'll be honest. Like the Swissum options are really good. I think I think the main things we're gonna see on everybody's team are gonna be things like Regenerator, things like Swift Swim, Primordial Sea, Desolate Land, stuff like that. So I think yours goes like very, very stupid. This Mon is probably one of the most annoying Mons to fight. All right, there's the Drizzle Mon, man. And can we talk about Sheer Force? How this thing at +2 KOs max special defense, max HP, Assault Vest, Hisui, and Gurdurr. This
Let me tell y'all something.
is a demon
All right.
Mon, but
Nuts.
he got his Drizzle
Let me
though,
tell you
too.
something about Sheer Force, Life Orb, Thundurus, all right?
Nah, Christian, just wait.
This thing is gonna be so strong. It's gonna Oko a Hippowdon with Thunderbolt. It's just like that.
That's it. He damn right.
It's just like that. But obviously Drizzle ideal on this because then I could Weather Ball for myself. I set up the Swift Swim for the Archaludon. Sheer Force is just so I'm brolic as hell. Really not much to say about this. I actually might switch out something for a different ability. I'll spoil because I'm like that. I might put Aerial Aid on this guy. I might just do it. I might put
Wait.
Aerial Aid Terra Blast regular so I get some
Wait,
flying
over
stab.
Sheer Force or Drizzle?
We'll see.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna if you do it over Drizzle, you're gonna add something else in your team? You have until
Yeah, you gotta go
3
for
a.m.
Drizzle.
tonight to do it for week 2, as well, if you want to.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But This mon is really, really good. It's gonna be really strong.
Dude, I've drafted this mon. I've won championships with this mon, bro. This mon's the GOAT. This mon is so good.
This mon.
Oh, this is
this mon is dope.
bro. This thing with Arc is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I know, bro. We had there's a lot of aura going on, a lot of motion.
Yeah, your
Tier 4
team's
is
really strong, bro. Like Manaphy is a GOAT as well, and that was when I drafted Manaphy. I was like, wow, I wish Manaphy looked a little tall. I wish it was frowning, like glaring at the opponent, because then it would work. It would work well with the rest of your team, right? The rest of your team is just mean mugging everybody, and Manaphy's like, yay, I'm happy to be here.
Yay, I'm here. And also
Manaphy-
setting up the drizzle, aka the rain for Manaphy, to give him boosted surf, scalds, whatever he needs, is gonna be shiesty.
All right, can we let me talk about this mon real quick. Prankster.
Go ahead.
So you go for the copycat, and then first you click your Moonblast, right? And then you go for copycat, and you click your Moonblast again, and then you go for your copycat, click your Moonblast again.
That's again, and now you got priority Moonblast.
But also, let's talk about the Tinted Lens Moonblast coming off a base 112 special attack. This is
This is gonna be strong. So Florges, you could get some prankster Carmine, you get some prankster wishes, you could get some prankster charms. You feel what I'm saying? I see a physical guy in front of me, I'm gonna charm his ass. Okay.
Yep. Charm him.
Tinted
Little wink,
tinted
wink.
lens.
And
No moon blast switching really. You know what I'm saying? So Florges is like that.
charm is
Florges
crazy,
like
by the
that.
way.
No, I know that I said that who was Cat earlier? This might have to be Cat.
Yes.
They're talking in media about you. They're talking about media.
Okay.
Hey, why? Okay. That's what he said. Get dragon immunity, which I
You need it. You need it for sure.
And another.
It means you don't have to
fighting
run. Yeah. It means you don't have to run AV on Manaphy, like if you don't want to, which I think is really nice.
Yeah, exactly. So shout out to Florges. Florges like that.
My boy Suave was like, dude, I need a ghost
Wait,
switch
listen.
in, man.
Hold on. Well, listen. A lot of people are gonna look at the skunk and be confused, but don't sleep on the skunk. Now, look, I needed a ghost resist, and this thing is a ghost resist with Vessels of Ruin. This is Ting Lu.
This is Ting Lu.
This is literally
no
Ting Lu.
weaknesses with Earth Eater, except for Spike.
Okay. And,
That's Ting Lu.
no weaknesses with Earth Eater. Okay. It gets knockoff, Sucker Punch, T Spikes, Super Fang. This thing,
Toxic.
I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on this because this put in Wilt Chamberlain numbers. All I'm gonna say is this thing is broken as hell. Grizzly, you keep hating, and I'm gonna put you in a pack with Skuntank. Oh my god, this thing is so strong. This was so good.
No, this mon's great, dude. I
Yeah.
think it fits your team very well. Like I said, your team is really offensive. You have Manaphy that can pivot. You have potentially with immunity abilities. You have great. You have Iron Treads. You have your Florges, but also wants to lean more offensive. I think that Skuntank is going to do it for you, for sure.
King
And
to
also,
you, that's
I can
crazy.
pass it wishes from the Florges. This is gonna be crazy. Don't
Also,
sleep
like
on Skunk. I'm
an
telling y'all
AV
right
set,
now.
an AV set looks insane, dude. On Vessel of Ruin, like the knockoff Super Fang. Like,
He's probably like a fire budget.
no,
Like
no,
five?
dude. There's like 5 points, bro. This is a great mon. Okay, this is so again, Suave is getting his budget mons now, and I think Gurdurr is amazing for him because Gurdurr gives him the Chiampao counter. Like, look at the rest of his team and look at Chiampao clicking attacks. This
bro.
is that Chiampao counter, man. The Intimidate for plus Eviolite. Yo, if any of y'all played Black and White NU, this is my guy.
Yep. This mine. This is great.
This is my guy. It's a budget Chiampao counter that also knocks it out with Mach Punch. Intimidate is good for the physical attackers. Fluffy is amazing too. This Pokemon could take on not just Chiampao too. Like it takes on Meowscarada potentially as well with the Eviolite plus that. It's so bulky, man. It's so bulky. Really good budget pick for Suave. I think it was like maybe 2 points.
2 points. 2 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally 2
I
points.
looked at it when I wanted to get hazard removal, but I just
Yeah,
couldn't
it's 'cause
afford it.
man.
I barely had any points
Yeah.
left.
You didn't have enough for 2.
Use one of these against this is crazy. Because we couldn't evolve via trading. You're right. I know. I remember. Arboliva. Hadron Engine Arboliva. It's one of the few mons that has Terrain Pulse still. It's actually the only mon I think that has Terrain Pulse right now. So that becomes an electric type attack that's super strong. Earth Power and your Giga Drain, your Hyper Voice are all super strong. And then the big one is also Stamina plus Strength Sap.
Oh,
Suave, this is
Oh
only 4
my
points.
God.
Suave at this point only has 1 point left. This is 4 points, and this mon is so good. I've used it with Hadron Engine a lot. Very fun in AAA, and I think Stamina is really sick too. Like, I like it for the strength side because this mon's are really tough as hell to take down. We've already shown that.
Yep.
Yeah, Cloetzer lost it, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
What? He did?
I
He
believe-
gonna get it back
I
in a
think it
few
still
months.
has it.
I just checked. He doesn't get it anymore.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's why I played
That
him.
actually is
That's
insane.
why I used him in Gen 8 the other day because he is not allowed here.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if y'all like Suave's team, he is 5 subscribers away from 10K, guys.
Well, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, guys.
5 piece,
Please.
bro. 5 piece, bro. Make it happen.
Please,
5 piece.
sub to my boy Suave. He is 5 subscribers away from 10K. We're gonna be watching everybody's games for the next 6 weeks, plus semis and finals. Funny thing is that Arboliva destroys half Joey's team. Absolutely, it's a great Pokemon. I can't switch into it, but it can't switch into most of my moves either. Please sub to my boy Suave. Let's get him to 10K before we go to the next mon. Suave's last pick, and I'm like that you guys knew. It's Wyrdeer.
Bro,
Dude, these are
Look at
such
this
great
guy's,
abilities
like-
for Wyrdeer. These are such great abilities, bro.
bro, look at this guy's
Yeah.
face, and then look at Surge Surfer, dude. He too calm to run this fast.
Hey, bro, fast as hell, man. Surge
Make him a heart
Surfer, bro
attack.
has Thunderbolt, Earth Power, has amazing coverage, and then Magikarp Life Orb with Trick Room sets. This is a real mon.
Bro, no glaze. How do you prepare for this? No glaze.
I just know when Suave and I were getting on the airplane to Milwaukee, like our transfer flight, we were talking about the abilities in this mon. We were like, yo, you got to get Wyrdeer, bro. Surge Surfer and Magikarp Life Orb Trick Room. We were like, we originally had Sheer Force on it, but we changed it to something else. This mon is a
think
real
it's
mon.
crazy.
1.2.
This
1
will
point's
be
crazy.
Yeah, dude, 1 point. I'm saying, bro, this will be this mon. I'm calling it right now is gonna have a crazy performance this season. If Suave decides to bring it, I think there's
Top
zero
10 in
way,
his kills for sure.
bro. It literally is gonna get. I'm gonna say 3 kills minimum, which I think is very very low, but it is 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I think this mon can get a lot of kills easily.
Bro,
Do you
he's
think
got
it's
the
random?
team. He's got the
not
team
random.
for it because, like, I feel like this is not hate on Boulder, but Mighty Cleave just doesn't kill. So it's like,
No, bro, with
If
choice
he-
band and sharpness, it does.
With sharpness,
oh yeah, that's what he has.
Yeah,
Sharpness.
It's
Okay,
sharpness
okay,
and
okay,
choice
he's got
band boosted. There's no
sharpness.
switches, bro.
He's got sharpness.
Yeah,
Because
although-
dude, every time I use Boulder, things just live at like 20. So I was like, okay, he
They
just
do it, like,
cleans
double
up with
damage.
Surge Server, but he got sharpness. He chilling.
This mon is a great mon for Suave. I think it rounds out his team. This is the last mon on his team. I think his team rounds out really, really good here. I think it rounds out really, really well.